Hello and welcome back to the video on the rest of the way and to another edition of Smackdown Out of 10. And of course it's a big show today because it's the first Smackdown since Survivor Series and everything that went down there, with Sami Zayn saving the bloodline, and where's it all going to go and stuff like that, and so many questions like that. So yeah, a big episode of Smackdown today, and of course the Royal Rumble's next pay-per-view, still for a little while, but you know, still the hype is starting to grow already. But anyway, Sami Zayn, Solo Sikoa and Usos kicked off the show, and Zayn said that the bloodline leveled up at Survivor Series. Jey Uso said that Sami earned his respect and they only won thanks to him. The bloodline was in the middle of celebrating when they were interrupted by the Brawling Brute. Sheamus challenged Sami to a fight and we immediately headed to the first match. Sheamus was in control early before the match went outside and Sami was tossed over the barricades. The Usos then ran a distraction and allowed Sami to get some moves in before locking in a hole in the ring. Zayn tried to hit Sheamus with the shots on the ropes, but the Celtic Warrior blocked it and hit us down. Sami got a guillotine before Sheamus caught him off a back break. Sami then hit a sunset flip powerbomb for a near fall as the match went on, but missed a lever kick. Sheamus hit the white noise and 20 shots to the chest before the Usos started the ball with the Brooks at ringside. The Celtic Warrior then went for the bro kick in the ring, but Jimmy distracted the ref and Jey hit the super kick before Sami rolled Sheamus up for the win. And yeah, this gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Really good stuff. Sami getting one was kind of surprising, especially as Sheamus might be having a title feud with Roman coming up soon. But yeah, Sami Zayn, no use, so it's just such good stuff. You all know where it's going, but the build to it is just so entertaining. 7 out of 10. Kofi Kingston was backstage and announced he would join the Royal Rumble, and Pelican then came to mock him, and Kofi set up a match later on with Gunther, which was obviously going great. Bray Wyatt was backstage and spoken riddles before denying he was the one who attacked LA Knight backstage last week. At the same time, Shayna Baszler versus Emma. Baszler went after Emmy's arm early on and continued to punish her as the match went on. Emma tried to reverse the hold into a roll-up, but failed to get a pin. Emma got some strikes before hitting a net breaker on the ropes. She then tried for a big move, but reversed as she went up top. Shayna kicked the ropes down to bring her down. Emma was then caught in a carry through to clutch and tapping out to Baszler. And yeah, this gets 6 out of 10 from me. Good stuff. Was Shayna attacking Emma after the match and was about to stomp on her arm before Shotzi came out to make a save. Baszler kicked Shotzi and was about to stomp on her instead, but Raquel Rodriguez came out next and teamed up with Emma before Shayna finally backed off. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, this gets 6 out of 10 from me. Yeah, I thought it was a decent last segment. Shayna obviously coming out on top, but kind of already sowing the seeds for Raquel Rodriguez at the Royal Rumble, which is going to be a great match. But yeah, 6 out of 10 from me. Good win for Shayna. Not really sure what they're doing with Emma at the moment, especially as they've just brought her back, but there we go. But yeah, great win for Shayna, and setting up that Raquel feud already, like I say. We then got a promo where Lacey Evans was training with the US Marine Corps before Kofi Kingston made his way out to the ring for Gunther versus Kofi. Gunther took Kofi down early and stomped on his chest before hitting a big uppercut. Kofi then took some shots in the corner before trying for the powerbomb, but it was interrupted by Strowman making his entrance. Strowman looked at Pelican at ringside before Kofi reversed into finisher and sent Gunther outside. After break, Kofi was in control but was taken down with a big chop. Kofi then went for a drop kick, but the champ hit Kofi with a running boot, getting the last Symphony to pick up the win. And yeah, let's get 7 out of 10. Really fun match, obviously it was between these two. And yeah, Gunther getting one dominant. It seems like we're setting up a Braun Strowman feud, even though the World Cup was supposed to decide the next challenger. But there we go. But yeah, just on that side, match was really fun. 7 out of 10. And also on Lacey Evans, I guess we're going back to that character she had earlier on in the year, which is interesting. The Usos were backstage before Sami and Solo went off to make dinner arrangements. Sheamus attacked the Usos and took them out before we headed for another break. Damage Control was out next though, and they talked about how difficult War Games was. Liv Morgan attracted the trio before taking out Io and Dakota on her way to the ring and then trying to take out Bayley. Damage Control empowered Liv soon enough though and took her down before Tegan Nox made her return to WWE. Nox was taken down before Liv came back with a kendo stick and got the advantage. Nox hit the shiniest wizard on Bayley before the trio retreated. And yeah, kind of not a surprise that Nox is back. I thought it might happen, obviously, at Clash of the Castle earlier in the year, but in the end it didn't happen. But hopefully I think she had visa issues and everything like that. It always seemed like she would go back to WWE and Triple H. And yeah, this is a really great opportunity to show what she can do. So really happy for her. I'm setting up a new feud now. Damage Control is having done with Bianca and her crew. Yeah, really interesting stuff. So good stuff. Karrion Kross and Scarlett were then in the backstage promo and said that the time was up for Rey Mysterio. Before we got a short video from Uncle Howdy who says it's all fiction and revel in what you are and stuff like that from Bray Wyatt. It was in time for the World Cup final I was mentioning earlier. Santos Escobar vs Ricochet just dumped in the Smackdown. Kind of buffed this World Cup off, I can't lie. Ricochet was in control early and hit Santos with a missile dropkick and a dive to the outside. Legado rolled and dropped Ricochet from the race before the referee sent them Zelina back backstage. Ricochet then hit a swanton bomb before getting a big dive to the outside. Ricochet reversed the top rope move and got a comeback with a knee strike before getting a massive vertical. Escobar then got a big move but failed to get the pin after attacking Ricochet on the mat. Ricochet then hit another top rope move before heading up for the finisher and hit the 630 before picking up the win. Ricochet is the best wrestler in the world. He got the trophy and celebrated. Gunther walked out and they had a stare down and SmackDown went off here. This was a really good match, 7 out of 10. I mean, like, of course it was between these two great wrestlers, how could it not be? Yeah, good to see Ricochet getting the win. Hopefully it's the start of a good push for him. Should have started to Escobar, but yeah, I would have liked to see both these wrestlers win, so it is what it is. But yeah, 7 out of 10 from me. I don't know about this World Cup. I thought it had good potential. I don't know if it really lived up to it, but you know, it still had some really good matches. Ricochet is an interesting one, setting up the feud, obviously going to be quite interesting with everything that happens during the last few weeks. So yeah, I'll give it a chance. Fun match as well. 7 out of 10 from me. Overall, SmackDown this week gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Yeah, really enjoyed my episode of SmackDown this week, I thought. The main event was really good. Of course, it was Ricochet's now officially the best wrestler in the world, beat Shane McMahon and everything. So yeah, great stuff. And then Tegan Nox returning was also a great moment. Enjoyed the first match. Some questionable booking decisions in the show. But yeah, on the whole, solid episode. But anyway, guys, that's it for you. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let us know what's coming down below. Follow this show for daily wrestling news and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe and have greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.